Hi, good morning. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Hope you guys got to see the live stream of the services on Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon. They're really good. I actually got to go there. It was really fun. I got to go with a couple of friends and we really enjoyed it. Had a really good time there. So I hope you guys watched those really good messages, you guys. And Pastor Wilkerson has been preaching out of the book of Acts, chapter 27. I know this doesn't have anything to do with math, but just a little recap of the weekend. He's been preaching out of Acts 27. They've been really good messages about going through the storms of life, and you guys should really check it out if you didn't get to watch it. But anyway, we're going into math right now. You should have already done all of your speed drills for Monday. Make sure you timed yourself. And we're gonna go ahead and do the second half of lesson 75 today, okay? So, man, I already started saying okay. I'm gonna count how many okays I say in this lesson and put them on the comments. Oh, one more thing. So I usually give you guys out prizes for paying attention and participating, so I don't see why we shouldn't do it on here. So the first person that comments the right answer to, well, I'm gonna give the right answer to number 19. Well, let's get one from the book. Let's see here. Okay, so the first person to comment the correct answer to problem number, let's make it easy. Problem number 24, problem set 75. First person to comment the correct answer will get a bag of chips whenever you come back, okay? So just put it on the comments and verify who you are, and if it's wrong, you don't get the prize, okay? So, oh, that's the second okay. Anyway, keep track of those too. I wanna see how many I say this lesson. All right, we're going into problem number 16. It's a fairly easy one. I don't think I need the book. I don't need the book. Well, yes, I do. I want to read the problem to you. All right, we've got problem 17. I don't know why I put 16. Let me fix that. Problem 17, we have 4.3 divided by 100. Okay, so third okay. All right, so we make 4.3 the dividend, and we make 100 the divisor, and we could set it up like a regular division problem. But remember, when multiplying a decimal by 100, the decimal point moves 2 places, depending on the number, moves to the right. In this case, we're doing division, so if you notice, the decimal place moves 2 places to the left, and you can work out that division problem right here. Well, we'll work it out here. We know 0, oh, let me stand here. 100 doesn't go into 4, so we write the 0, place our decimal. 100 does not go into 43, so we put another 0. And then we add a 0 here. So how many times does 100 go into 430? We see it goes into it 4 times evenly. So we go ahead and write that. Subtract it. We add a 0, bring down the 0, see how many times 100 goes into 300. And here's our final answer. But again, you'd arrive at the same answer if you move the decimal point 2 places from its original spot based on the place value of 100. Fairly simple. Let's go on to number 19. Another easy one, but several weeks ago we had a huge issue with rounding and with estimates for some reason, and I gave you guys those handouts and you guys loved them. Some of you guys did anyway. But we're rounding, okay? So the problem is estimate the sum of 3,926 and 5,184 to the nearest thousand. To the nearest thousand, okay? So our nearest thousand in this case for 3,926 is 3,000, okay? So I look at the next number over and I see that it's a 9. If the number is 5 or above, we're gonna round up. So 3,926 is rounded up to 4,000. Then we look at our next number, 5,184. Because it is under 5, it rounds down to 5,000, okay? And then it asks for the sum, okay? So that is an addition problem, and we just add it. So not sure if you'll be able to see that, but the final answer for problem number 19 is 9,000. On to number 21, we have 47.6 minus W equals 28.4. So we're given the answer, but we're missing missing the second number in this subtraction problem. So in order to find that number, we are going to take our given numbers from the subtraction problem, okay? We take the number 47.6 and we're going to subtract 28.4 from it. And I've already worked out the subtraction there. 6 minus 4, or 4 minus 6 is 2. And then we can't take away 8 from 7, so we have to borrow, make that a 3. This is 17. 17 minus 8 is 9, and then 3 minus 2 is 1. So your final answer should be 19.2. And that's for problem 21. And we'll move on to problem 23. Draw a quadrilateral. This is not a rectangle. And if you see on all your problems, you guys have little numbers in parentheses at the bottom of the problem number. So in this case, problem number 23 has a number 63 around us, in parentheses, I'm sorry. You guys know that if you have any questions, you can always go back to the lesson. In this case, lesson 63 tells us about quadrilaterals. We see the correct answer is quadrilateral. A rectangle is one kind of quadrilateral. A square is a rectangle with sides of equal length. So they asked you to draw a quadrilateral. So it's a shape with 4 sides. Okay, so here are a couple of examples of quadrilaterals. We'll call this example A or example B. All right, and you can make your quadrilateral any way you want as long as it has 4 sides. That makes it a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. All right, problem number 25. We have 1/2 of the area of the rectangle is shaded, as it's shown here and in your book. What is the area of the shaded region? Okay, so we're given information that this rectangle has a length of 20 centimeters by 12 centimeters. So in order to find the area, we have to multiply length times width. And so I went ahead and did that. So 12 times 20 is 240. Okay, that's the area of the entire rectangle, but we're only looking for the area of half of it. So all I did is divided 240 by 2. Okay, so if you work that out, that gives us a final answer of 120, and make sure you label it square centimeters. Square centimeters, okay? And that is the final answer. Okay, moving on to number 27. You're gonna work this out on your graph paper. Again, remember, you were given about 3 sheets of graph paper, but you can use the front and the back. So make sure you're doing that. In the figure, sketch on 27, sketch a coordinate plane on graph paper. Graph point A at +1, +2, okay? Then point B at -3 and -2, and then point C at +1 and -2. Then draw segments to connect each point. What type of polygon in this is figure A, B, C? So you should have graphed the point. Your final shape that you're making should be a triangle. If you have any questions, please post it on the comments. And if I need to, I can make another one of the videos where we graph something on a little graph paper like this. So just let me know if anyone needs help with that, and I'll try to get that done for you as soon as possible. All right, our last one, problem number 29. We have if B equals 12 and H equals 9, then what does BH over 2 equal? So I took our 2 numbers, B equals 12 and H equals 9, and I wrote them down. When you have letters like this right next to each other, we know that it's a multiplication operation. So I went ahead and put the multiplication sign. So 12 times 9 is 108. And then we have the 2. And that represents a division problem. How many times is 108 divided by 2? The final answer is 54. So that should be your final answer. Just a little reminder on the quizzes, I give you guys 3 options. So for example, problem number 16. You have 0.35 times 0.45. On the quiz, you're given 3 options. One of those options is always going to be the right answer. So if you have an answer that's neither of those, then you know for sure your answer is wrong. Okay, so the right answer is always gonna be, it's gonna be on the quiz. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe I did it to where you can see the correct answers at the end. Now this is to help you get the right answers. This isn't so that you take a screenshot and send it to all your friends or anything like that. I think I put something like that on the quiz. So please make sure you're doing your own work. Please don't be sharing your answers with other people. That doesn't help you. That doesn't help them. Okay, you did the work, so that's your work. Make sure that you that you don't share your answers with anybody else. I know you want to be helpful, but that's not really helping them. They need to learn how to do the work on their own, and if they have problems doing it, they can just comment on the video or get a hold of me. But thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you here in a little bit. I'm gonna make another video for you guys. All right, bye.